So this is the video number 4. In case you just jump in here, there are 3 others before. So how to stay open. How to stay open and allowing sensitivity to grow, allowing to be sensitive, and how to notice when I contract and what's happening. Inquiring for yourself, doing self-inquiry in your daily life with that, and observing is, I think, a very big part of the journey of finding full potential, aligning also spiritually and aligning fully in your life. Encouraging yourself again and again to feel and allow yourself to feel emotions and to learn to feel safe with that. It's a journey, and for some of us, it needs a long time and it's not linear. It's, there might be moments in life where you feel very open, very sensitive, and you feel safe with it. And there might be moments when certain triggers are there where you feel like, whoa, I totally closed down. My nervous system is totally dysregulated. It's all too much. I don't want to feel so much. I don't want to be sensitive. It's too much to feel, and learning to hold that also with compassion and allowing yourself to have that break, but being aware about, being aware about when you close off, when you contract, and then what is the attitude, your own attitude towards that. How can you hold yourself with compassion and love there? And also like just the invitation to explore, there is not one timeline. There is not one human experience which you can track as real. There is much more beyond. And you learn and you grow by just living your life. And I feel like the awareness, the consciousness of observing what's happening, that opens so many different reflections and that opens so many different doors and places, um, where you can find yourself and attune, um, and it's living the present moment and accepting wherever you are at, but also having maybe a background program of knowing, that sensitivity is the doorway to something bigger, is the doorway to find yourself, and sensitivity, being sensitivity is challenging in the world where we live. And for me, there is this inquiry practice, like really regularly training this muscle of breathing in the belly. I do this very simple practice since a couple of years. And in the beginning, I had to consciously sit down and breathe in my belly. And while I breathe into my belly, I see how my inner world is expanding, where I invite all type of sensations, emotions, feelings, energies, everything what wants to be seen. And in the beginning, I had to take some time, and I really had to learn to experience this, this opening and feeling and sensing. And when I started that, my mind was the whole time clicking in and interrupting the process. But I have to say, like after a while, when I feel stressed or my nervous system feels contracting or I notice I'm getting overwhelmed, I can, if I'm in the bus or if I'm somewhere on the road or if I'm in a difficult communication, most of the times, I can really take this breath into the belly and expanding my inner world of awareness and in expanding my inner space. So I'm not reacting, I'm responding because I'm aware what I'm feeling. And there is, in my case, and everyone is individually different, there is most of the times many feelings, many emotions, different sensations. And the more I started to do that, the more different things I could feel. And luckily, I have some good guides and teachers I have like the plants I'm working with. I have my dietas, the Zama with my Shibibo maestros, but I also have some other teachers and guides where I could learn, you know. I can feel the deepest pain of myself, or I can feel collectively the pain of the world if I'm in a strong aligned place. I'm not always wanting to go there. That's fine too for me. And I can feel grateful for all the beauty and blessing and all the life supportive energies. So, why I'm sharing that also regarding sensitivity is that also the sensitivity can open all this space where we can feel more and more all what is, and where we can learn to feel a totality um, of universe, um, which is quite expensive. And I think I feel like for me a journey to learn for my whole life. I mean, I don't know what will come, but I feel like it's endless, an endless journey. But on this journey, there are so many fears sometimes we can face, and that's individually also, where we go through. But I faced, for example, a lot, and I know through my clients and people who work with me, this it's a common thing, this fear of breaking apart, the fear of feeling something it would totally yeah, break me apart. I will lose it. I will not, if I feel that, I won't get out of it. I will be stuck there. I will not be able anymore to arise out of it and live my life as I enjoy it. Um, and there can be ancestral stuff in the way, like from our individual life. There can be collective stuff show up. So sensitivity can be really the opening for many, 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 many different doors. Um, for me, it's a very beautiful journey. It's a very beautiful journey. And I had moments where I was like, oh my gosh, can someone give me a pill? And I go back 9 years before, where life was so much more easy. Um, where I was saying, even I'm not sensitive. I can do a lot. I can deal with a lot of stress. I can be very functioning. Because I just didn't feel all these things. But then if I would have the choice, I would really ask myself, would I really like to go back there? No, because it's so rewarding to really feel, and to learn to feel. And there's this sense of truth and alignment and potential and clarity and purpose and a connection. And I think the connection, this deep connection of knowing, some deep knowing of connection, that's truth for me personally, what I feel here. Um, that's, I think, the most rewarding things what we can experience in life. And from there, we can create like a life which really fulfills us, not because we learned in a society you need that and that and that to have a happy life. It comes from within, from within. And to that, we need to allow ourselves to feel and to be sensitive. If we are not sensitive, we cannot be fully here because we are more out there.